Hi everyone, Marion Emberson here. I thought I'd show my face, not for any particular reason other than I just wanted you to pay attention just a little bit because in this video I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So WOW very kindly offered to sponsor me for giveaway in the UK and a giveaway in the USA. Well, I say USA and UK, you can be anywhere in the world, but it'll either ship from the USA or it'll ship from the UK. I've just realised I haven't even been looking at the camera. I've been looking over there, so I'll probably look a bit like that. But anyway, so throughout the video, I will be telling you how you can get entered for this giveaway. We're going to be doing these cards, which are just beautiful, full of lots of sparkle. So yeah, come on, let's go along. So these two cards, this one has been made with embossing powders, and I'll explain that in a minute, how we do that. And then this one has been made with WOW Sparkles. Now, if you're not familiar with WOW Sparkles, they are glitters, but they're not just normal glitters. They are just so super sparkly and just gorgeous. And you can tell instantly, let's have a, right, there's a normal WOW embossing powder jar. Sparkles have a great big word saying sparkles across them and a lovely little heart cut out so you can see through. But oh, they are just so beautiful, and there's quite a few in the collection. I've got a little collection myself, so I'm going to be using those along with, she says, looking around, oh, this beautiful Lawn Fawn rainbow die. Now, I'd done this card years and years ago, and I can't even remember how long ago. So, oh, here, look, 2015 this came out, and that was probably around the time that I did it. And I have checked, and it is still available, which is always a good sign because it means it's a great die. So we're going to be using that. I'm also going to be using my WOW Superior Smooth cardstock. Now, this is fantastic for embossing with, but I really like it for just making all my card bases with. I just love how beautiful and white it is. Some cards can be that off-white colour, and I'm just a little bit fussy when it comes to things like this. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be using there to cut my card. And then I pulled out a couple of look how old this set is. Born to Sparkle. Now, I did write it down because yeah, Born to Sparkle is actually only available in the UK. And then this one, Happiest Days, is only available in the USA. So I've done with both, so you can take your pick or use whatever you've got in your stash. But I just like the word sparkle on there because everything does sparkle and it just looks really lovely. So let me just move those out of the way. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be using my Big Shot as well. Let me just stick that there. I'm also going to be using my Elizabeth Crafts double-sided adhesive tape. The reason I'm using this is because it's heat resist. You don't have to use Elizabeth Crafts. If you've got it, great. If you haven't, just double check whether your double-sided adhesive is heat resist. And the quickest way to check is just to grab a bit, heat it. If it starts curling up, then it's not heat resistant. So yeah, just make sure before you go ahead and do everything. And then I've also just got some normal non-heat resistant double-sided adhesive sheets here that I'm going to use just for the sparkles, because sparkles, as they're only glitters, they don't need to be heated, so we haven't got to worry about that. Okay, so like with most things, I slice into the top of all my packaging now because I just got fed up with fighting with this bit. It drove me mad. Okay, so let's just pull out some card. What have I got? I've got a couple I only need one, and I'm just gonna fold it over, so I'm that way, and I'm folding it over 10th fold, and I should have a bone folder here, but I haven't. And then I'm just going to grab my lovely little Fiskars trimmer, and I'm going to trim this down to 4 1/4. This bit isn't wasted. One, I can make another card out of it, it's ready to go, but also I can use it for other bits. Okay, so let me just pop, actually I will do 2 because I'm going to do both cards. So let me just fold this one over. And then just trim that one. I just like using this because I love the noise it makes. Okie dokes. Right, let's put that there. Right, so let's go with the sparkles one first of all. Okay, so I've got my double-sided adhesive sheet. I don't know whether this bit here that I've got, whether that's going to be, oh, that's wide enough. That's lovely. So I am just going to take a piece of this. I want to make sure it's going to be big enough to take my rainbow. So let me just peel that off. And then I'm just going to go to the edge. Little tip, keep that bit on as you fold it, because then you won't get all sticky on your scissors. And that bit can be thrown away. And now we're gonna die cut through this. So I've got sticky side has been stuck down to the cardstock, and then this bit hasn't been peeled off. So I'm gonna take my die and my big shot, place it on there. I like the way I actually wrote on there Lawn Fawn Rainbow, like it could be anything else. Lawn Fawn I get, but the rainbow bit, bless me. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to take some double-sided adhesive. She says, looking for it. And I'm just gonna, we just want to hold this together. It doesn't matter if it overhangs. But basically, we're doing this so that we're keeping this all together. Now, we can poke out. It does sit in there quite nicely. There we go. Just gently take it out. And then you can trim off these bits that were overhanging because we don't need them there. And then I'll just trim off around here. Okay, so we can go directly onto our card with this. Oh, I've got a little bit. Got a little bit there. If you don't want to be doing the trimming, then just don't overhang it. I can peel this off and then stick that down, which is... Shall I do that? Yeah, go on. But I might add just a little bit more as well. Just on the side of caution. So one thing to say, if you're not familiar with WOW powders, embossing powders, They're all static free, and the pots that they come in are also static free. So are the sparkles. So they do something to them to take all that static out. And again, in the same little pots, they're static free as well, which is just wonderful. Okay, so you're going to need a little brush for this next bit. Now, I could go, these colours I use, where are they? I use that one, Lemon Pop, and that one. So I use Stroke of Midnight, which is like the navy blue. Then I used Ice Pop, and then I used Twinklebelle. And it is just so beautiful. Let me just see if I'm holding it up right so you're seeing it. Isn't it lovely? Gorgeous. I do love sparkles. In fact, when I became a grandmother that sounds really old, doesn't it? When I became a nan, nearly 2 years ago, to identical twin girls, my ladies in the classes, they christened me Nanny Sparkles. So that's like, I just love sparkles. Okay, so what shall we use? I've got a few others here. Oh, I feel like, do you know, like there's the Celebration, which is a beautiful gold. White Blaze. Oh, let's try that. That's White Blaze has got white and silver, and it's shardy. So let's just see what that's going to look like. And then let's bring in a bit of Seahorse. Okay, so let me just move those out of the way. So what you want to do, you want to decide what you want first. So I'm going to go gold, like Celebration, Seahorse, and then White Blaze. This is going to be quite subtle compared to this one. So what we want to do, first things first, we want to peel off the top of the first one. So then you're going to go Celebration, Seahorse, White Blaze, and then we know this one is going to come off. And as there's 7 here, obviously you can do it in 7 different colours. I like to use 3 colours, but that's just my preference. Give it a good shake, because it's not just one form of glitter. There's other bits in there, other glitter bits in there. And then and WOW do actually do an eco-friendly glitter. I'm not using it here. I know my card isn't going to end up in the ocean. Let's say it can be, there is an actual word for it and I can't remember what it's called. So don't all get on at me for using glitter, all right? The worst glitter is the ones that people use on their faces and bodies, and then that gets washed down the sink, and that's the ones that's not good for the ocean. Okay, so let's take the next lot off. It's a really quick and simple card. Next one. This one's Seahorse. Just push it in a little bit. Shake off, and then I'm just brushing those bits off so it doesn't contaminate the pot when I pour it back in. Let me put my lids on these. And then the last ones. Oh, do you know what? That just looks so beautiful. Right, now this is totally different because it's got It's all these little shards. It's just yummy. Oh, that just looks beautiful. Let me come up to you guys. Look at that. That's stunning. Oh, and do you know what? If you were doing little like thank you cards for bridesmaids and things like that, you could do it in the colours of your bridal bridesmaid dresses. Oh, it's just baby boy, baby girl. Oh, you can just sort of go on, can't you? Oh, that is just yum. Really, really yum. Okay, so I'll change them round this time. I use the It's Your Day sparkle on the glitter one and then leave a little sparkle wherever you go on the embossed one. So I am going to, I've already taken this out. So this is from the Born to Sparkle. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. It's quite an old stamp set. It's been very well used. So let me just, little taps of some VersaFine. And then just line it up, stamp it down, give a little press. Oh, done. And that's the first card done. Isn't that? It's just so simple. So simple. Okay, so I'm going to show you the next one now with embossing powder. Right, so I've gone ahead with a piece of cardstock and just stuck it to my Elizabeth Crafts tape. Remember, you just need heat resist. Couldn't get the words out then. You just need heat resist tape because I'm going to be actually using the heat tool on this. So let me just... Right, this clean-up bit is for Sheila, if you're watching. She said... I make her laugh because I'm always like cleaning up. But she said she can't even see any mess. So you probably can't see it on camera, but I can. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same. I'm going to position this over here. And then just put my little... Okay, so that's all cut there, but we want to, oops, we want to turn it over. And now this time, I'm going to take my Elizabeth Crafts tape and do what I did before. So stick it down. And why I'm using this one instead of the other tape is because this is also heat resist. So when I heat it, it shouldn't curl too much, if at all any. So I'm just putting little bits on there. Okay, and then we can just pull that out, give a little trim. You could also put this on foam pads. You can also put it on another piece of cardstock and cut round it and then mount it on. So I've done that on here. Can you see it's got like a mount going on there? So that's lifted it off. But for this one, I'm just going to go straight on like I did on the last one. And it's just exactly the same technique again. I hope I didn't sound rude just now when I said about the glitter, but I know a lot of people really get angry about people using glitter. And I just think as long as you're sensible with it and you dispose of it properly, because they can be, I don't know if the word's recycled. There is a certain word, I should find out what it is, which means that they can remove that and then they can recycle the rest of the card. So there are ways that they deal with it. It's just the stuff that goes into the water table that you don't want. Okay, so enough of me preaching, because I know people are probably going to have a moan. Okay, let's go. Do you know what? I just looked at that and I thought, oh, I've done that the same. So let's go that way round. Woohoo! For something different. Right, so this one is Orangeade. This one is Iced Teal, which has got a bit of a pearl in there. And this one is Razzleberry. And I just thought these colours just look so beautiful. Now, these are embossing powders. So I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to take off my top one, and then my fourth one, and then my last one. It's just quicker and easier doing it this way. And then we're just going to pour the powder on. On there. And again, I'm just going to push into it just to make sure it's stuck down into that. This is going to be sticking all over here because this is the coating is a form of plastic, so you're going to get, it's not going to be anti-static, that plastic bit. So let me just, and you know, I was looking at it and thinking you could actually, you don't even have to heat it if you don't want to. If you've got your favourite embossing glitters and you didn't want to heat it, you don't have to. You could just leave it as is because it's on double-sided adhesive. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so to be in with a chance, I'm going to do a giveaway of 6 sparkles. One for the UK site and one for the USA site. So that's going to be 12 sparkles in all, 6 for the USA site and 6 for the UK site. All you've got to do is just leave me a comment. I've had so many lovely comments from you and I've really felt the love and I'm really, really grateful. And I spoke to WOW and I said, look, would you mind sponsoring me, guys? And they was like, absolutely, because they're such a nice company. So yeah, I thought, right, let's give you something back as a thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. So yeah, just leave me a comment. You could, do you know what? I really don't mind what you comment. Just don't have a go at me about glitter. Right. But I will then, what I will ask you to do though, is when you comment, if you could put at the end of your comment, either UK or USA, meaning as to where the goodies will come from, then I can separate those out to pick the winner or winners. Okay, that just makes it easier for me then. In fact, I'll probably get Holly, who works at WOW, to sort out the winners, and then it's nothing to do with me. Okay. So like I say, you could just leave that as is. Just looks so pretty anyway. But I'm going to heat set it. Okay. If you get a little bit of bubbling like I did there, that's probably where I just held the heat on for a little bit too long. And assuming, let's just cool that down. It stays warm for a little while. You can just press against it. There we go, that's fine. I will be picking the sparkle colours that you get. Guaranteed I will pick out some gorgeous ones for you. I won't let you down, I promise. And then let's do the It's your day. Oh, I'm using the Catherine Paula block here, and it's got the grid on it. If you've got blocks with grids on, they're so much easier because you can just line it up. Okay. So it's your day, sparkle. Lovely. And then in this set, there's also some like solid hearts, outline hearts, and there's a little star. So I'm going to take that little star and just add, let's do, ooh, let's do to this side. Okay. So yeah, so that is it. Where's my other one? I've put my card somewhere, the one I made earlier, and I can't find it now. Oh my goodness, I'm useless. Oops. Oh, there we are, there we are. Right, so there's the two that we've just made. I should have done different colours, shouldn't I? Silly. Oh, that is just beautiful. I'm like, that is just stunning. Okay, who's got a birthday coming up? Oh, do you know what? I might. Shall I give these away as well? Shall I give these away as well? So also, okay, so I'm going to give away these two cards. One of them will be for the US, one of them will be for the UK. Then I'll give away 6 sparkles for the UK, 6 sparkles for the US. So that's 4 little prizes, if you call that a prize. I don't know. But, you know, it's there ready for you to use and send out to one of your friends. And that's it. So I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for watching. I'd love it if you subscribed. Probably should have said that at the beginning. I'm not very good at this YouTube malarkey. Yeah, just thank you so much for watching and for your continued support. Thanks ever so much. Bye.